All right, guys. Well, it is July. We have about a week and a half until we're gone on some Western hunts and adventure hunts and stuff. So we're just getting the systems dialed here in Iowa a little bit more. We're here on the vertical farm this morning. Paul's out helping out, or I guess we're helping out Paul because he's the man of the show. We got a couple food plots we're going to put in, some new ones. We're going to hang some stands. And just try to get stuff a little bit more dialed before we're gone. I always need some water. It's gonna be like 100 degrees today, so we tried to get out here early, but it's probably like 8 o'clock where we're actually getting going. This is a spot we call South Fence, is I think what we're gonna call it. It's this big ridge system that goes for several hundred yards. And then there was some beans that Paul put in up on top here, but they kind of failed. So he killed them, and we're gonna put brassicas, several acres of brassicas. But right here, it's right on the property line, and the access is awesome. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put in a little kill plot here. So super easy access. We got a stand picked out. So we're gonna clear this out. Then probably pick out a spot for a good rubbing post, put a stand in it. Kind of that's the program. Little kill plots off of a bigger food system, and it just works out good that we're on top of this ridge with good access. So that's kind of the morning project. We're gonna get that ripping, get a vertical up in this tree, and things gonna be good.
I was waiting on you. Already cleared. I mean, I ain't got all day.
Yeah, I mean this is pretty flat.
Throw that out there, I'll mulch it.
You'll mulch in front of it?
I mean, I'll grind it up.
Yeah, this works pretty good.
Yeah, all this stuff is kind of small, so I'll get that real quick.
Stay back. You can see this is our final kind of destination plot out later on this ridge, and then down here is where we're making this South Fence tree stand kill plot is kind of what we're calling it. So just a nice little secluded spot right here and right on top of the ridge, so we'll be able to access right on the property line, jump in there, and then have our wind blow into this pasture that's on the neighbors. So it's gonna be super simple, super easy, and it's an awesome tree on top that we got picked out. Paul's working on this right now. Paul won't let me sit in that because I think he's afraid I'm gonna break it. So I'm not skilled enough in Paul's eyes, I suppose. But anyways, what's really cool is like you can rent this Bobcat system with the brush hog on the front for like $400 a day. So like today we're taking a couple days. We're doing this kind of all day, making these little kill plots. But if you have your own property or whatever and need to bust out a couple areas, it's actually semi-cost effective to do, and it's way better than going in there like just with a chainsaw and doing it, ripping them all out yourself. I mean, it would take weeks maybe to do a half-acre spot, and with this thing, I mean, you could do it in a couple hours. So rip it in here. I'm really excited for this spot. What we're gonna do right after Paul's done is we're just gonna rim the exterior with Onyx Tracker on, and we'll be able to know the exact dimensions, know exactly where it is on the map, and then we'll be able to just keep it on the map. So having these little kill plots is huge. Putting in this little bit of effort is huge, instead of just throwing up in that stand and just kind of hoping that natural movement. But if you can just kind of persuade the deer already in their natural movement, but just kind of persuade them to dip in that kill plot and maybe grab a bite to eat or whatever, or hit we're gonna put in a scrape post and maybe a mock scrape in there, and just to kind of help direct some traffic. That's all we're doing. Quick work when you got the right stuff. Yeah, I guess I was not imagining it going down that far. So I mean, that's where our size came from, which is good. If they are running up and over,
Well, when I look at this, I mean, I feel like that, a deer, he's going to come and he's going to want to stay right here in this pocket. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be really nice. You could probably make something scrape out of that too, right there at the end.
See this button right here? Let me finish it up.
I was gonna say, you can do a lot
Come
faster.
on. No, it's not a fair ride.
I didn't break it.
It's a little Pablo.
It's a little sensitive.
Finish up our scrape there.
All right.
So
Do
Chris,
do some grunt work. I'll get an AC.
Through these trees.
Dude, they're the worst.
We are getting a stand up now. This is just a perfect tree, very straight. We're gonna get in it super nice, and anything with a north wind, we're gonna be sitting just off this food plot. So we'll get it up in here. I think we'll be able to get it pretty high too, and we're gonna be styling. Thank you. Here this time. This is stand number 1 of our next 5 days, pretty much, of getting ready, hanging stands, and it turned out awesome. Hopefully on Saturday we'll drill brassicas in here, and we will call this spot complete. But man, I am freaking pumped for this spot. It is 100 and let's see what degrees is it? 1. So we're getting some energy drinks. We're getting some Gatorade, and then we're gonna go pick up a water tank. We want to go put a water tank in that spot we were just at, so we'll do that right now. Ready? Yeah, I mean it takes 5-10 minutes, but not too bad. So Paul's digging out this hole. Man, big equipment is so nice for this. I dug one out by hand in a spot. We just couldn't get anything in the other day, so nice to do this. We're just gonna quick 20-yard shot, kind of right next to this vine scrape, so they'll be able to just do this full system right here. We got food, we got water, because we're up on this ridge, there's no water up here, and obviously a vine. And we'll kind of be able to get both of those in one photo, which we might want to move the camera now that I think about it to get both. But regardless, it'll be good. Thing shoots out like 3 feet. Yeah. I put it like right over it with the side by side, and then it like shoo. Look at that redneck ingenuity. Money. The whole kit and caboodle. New food plot, water hole, camera, mock scrape, all in one. Just gotta plan them. This is hotter than coffee. It's been in the truck all day. Like I legit might burn my mouth. And then we'll probably be back early in the morning. I was thinking maybe we'll cut a little bit on each east ridge like early in the morning before it's hot. And then maybe hang a stand in that cedar.
Yeah.
And then maybe transition over to New Virginia like midday.
I'll see you in the morning.
All right. I don't know where like Powerline 10 sheds are. Okay, we got just some cool history. This is a deer on this farm that showed up actually kind of late. Brad found his shed. This is a deer. This was a 5-year-old last year. We actually got a cool phone clip of him that Jimmy got when he was down here last year. So he'll be 5. He'll probably be, I think I scored him at like low 50s here. So if he does a good jump, I mean, he could be 60 to 65 this year. So we'll see. We got a lot of good deer. Some new ones that popped up this summer, but I mean, this guy's really cool. And I think we got photos of this one already. And I think he didn't do this. I think he did something completely different. So really cool, fun day at the farm, at the vertical farm, and just trying to get everything together. I am soaking wet in sweat. I don't know, I'm just dehydrated now. So I'm gonna go rehydrate. Thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video when we do more fun deer stuff.